My name is Sunanda Desai, and I am the Global Practice Leader for Kline's Chemicals, Materials, and Ingredients practice. Today, I'm going to be talking about why innovation breaks down when actives are considered in isolation in a formulation. One of the biggest shifts is the move from traditional aging or well aging claims, which are often focused on correcting visible signs of aging, towards a broader longevity narrative. Consumers are increasingly interested in products that support skin function, barrier health, and cellular health over time. At the same time, scientific substantiation is becoming much more important. Consumers are better informed than ever, and they're looking for proof of efficacy, not just marketing language. They want beauty products that deliver visible, tangible, and longer-term results, but they also expect those products to align with sustainability, regulatory requirements, responsible sourcing, and affordability. So brands are responding to these expectations, and that is changing the pressure on ingredient suppliers. Innovation is moving away from simpler surface-level claims towards ingredients that can demonstrate real clinical efficacy while still meeting sustainability, regulatory, and sourcing expectations. High-performing actives such as retinol, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid are now widely used in skincare formulations. In many ways, they have become table stakes rather than true sources of differentiation. And because so many new actives are entering the market, it has become harder for brands to stand out on actives alone. The longevity trend is also shifting attention towards ingredients that support long-term cellular health, barrier health, and overall skin resilience. And as a result, brands are looking more closely at ingredients with more complex mechanisms of action, including biomimetic and fermentation-derived ingredients that work with the skin's natural ecosystem. At the same time, there is a growing emphasis on treating the skin more gently and naturally, often with fewer ingredients. And that is bringing multifunctional ingredients and delivery systems to the forefront because they can help brands deliver broader benefits while keeping formulations simpler and more targeted. Multifunctional ingredients are gaining traction because they respond to several pressures at once. Brands are trying to manage cost, simplify formulations, and meet consumer demand for routines that feel more minimalist, efficient, and easy to understand. Consumers are also paying closer attention to ingredient lists. Many want shorter, inky lists and fewer products in their routine, but they do not want to give up performance. And that creates an opportunity for ingredients that can do more than one job, whether that means supporting hydration, improving skin feel, contributing to preservation, or helping the overall formulation perform better. For brands, the value is that multifunctional ingredients can help create simpler product stories and cleaner looking labels while still delivering meaningful benefits. But the key is making sure those benefits are credible and measurable, not just added as extra claims. If we tie it all together from a claims credibility angle, innovation now focuses on biotechnology, precision fermentation, and green chemistry to reinvent existing proven ingredients sustainably, which means brands are demonstrating credibility by relying on transparency, explaining exactly how the ingredient was made. Example, if it was lab grown or upcycled. Efficacy becomes more important. Brands can no longer rely on well-known actives. Consumers are more educated, and they often recognize ingredients such as retinol or hyaluronic acid. So the opportunity is shifting towards delivery systems that make those actives perform better, helping them remain stable, penetrate more effectively, and release benefits over time through technologies such as nanoencapsulation and lipid carriers. A similar point applies to multifunctional ingredients. Consumers want simpler routines and products that can do more, while brands also are looking for cost-effective ways to deliver multiple benefits in one formulation. But this can be a balancing act because a multifunctional ingredient may not always deliver the same potency as a dedicated single-purpose ingredient. To make those claims credible, brands need evidence that the full formulation delivers the promised benefits and continues to do so over time. If innovation is still not translating into impact, teams may need to reassess whether they're solving a meaningful consumer problem or simply adding another claim to the product story. And the question is not just whether the ingredient or technology is new, but whether the benefit is clear, credible, and easy for consumers to understand. That means looking again at the strength of the evidence, the relevance of the claim, the role of the ingredient in the full formulation, and whether the product story connects performance, sustainability, and value in a way that feels meaningful rather than incremental.